So today's video is inspired by the Madlanga Commission. Funny enough, if you know me, you know that I'm not into politics, right? Simply because everyone's wearing grey suits and glasses and I get bored and I don't understand what's happening. But funny enough, I was scrolling through my TikTok and I came across this lady who's just taking out the files like this, providing recordings and evidence. And she's like, who's this girl? So I started watching everything and I just got so interested because I'm still catching up. They're interviewing everyone and I'm like, and this just made me to start thinking about something. The level of professionalism, right? From the commission, I would assume that's called the commission, the people that's asking them the questions, right? How they're holding these individuals accountable for their actions and the things that they're doing in the workspace. And I was like, this is the level of professionalism I want to see in the influencing industry, right? Now, when you start getting paid and you start making money and you're paying taxes, it's no longer fun and games. It's not a hobby, right? You have a responsibility, right? And the reason why this country is rotting with corruption is because we don't hold people accountable. We let a lot of things slide. There's a certain level of professionalism you need to embody and carry when it comes to your career and job. Now, with influencers need to start being socially responsible in society. Influencers need to start being socially responsible online and offline, right? You can't want to have such a huge following and then you think you can just post anything and everything or just take out your phone when you feel like it, right? I mean, even Julius Malema did say that these podcasts and influencers, some of them are really misleading misleading the youth and a lot of people. So essentially, what am I saying? Not everything is content. With that said, hi and welcome back to the channel. Come closer, class is in session. Now, the internet is divided. Grace has divided the internet. Some people are surprised and applauding her work ethic, while other people are like, how can you gamble with your life during a serious health scare like that? Now, today's conversation is, where do we draw the line when it comes to content creation? That is the conversation I'm having today, right? Where do you draw the line? When is it not cute to record something? When is it cute to post? And to be honest, guys, we all suffer from this, including myself. There are things that I post and I'm like, but why umpo? Why upostili? You understand? So I think we are a society and a generation whereby our phones are everywhere. We have our phones everywhere and we feel that it's okay to just press record and then post online. And some things that we post are not really things that need to be posted. Now, Grace was literally fighting for her life. And during this time, Grace is recording. There's a clip where she literally asked and said, is it recording? Now, the bigger question I'm asking in all of this is, when do we draw the line? When do we stop with the content creation, right? Do you agree with me that not everything is content? Do you agree, yes or no? Please reply to that. Is it a good thing or bad thing that we're recording ourselves and everything, right? Please respond to that. And also, I just want us to open our brains and use our brains and expand our thinking capacity. This is not about Grace, right? Obviously, I'm using Grace as an example because she's an influencer. I mean, she's sitting on 3 million TikTok followers. You clearly influential and you need to be careful of the things that you post. You can't just take out your phone and start recording and post everything, you know? So that's why I'm using her as an example to start this conversation and bring it to society to say, as individuals, we all have phones, we all record and have content, we all post. Is this okay in society to post certain things during certain times, right? Grace is fine. She is recovering. That's okay. Thank God. But now society has become something else over the years simply because of social media. We are recording everything and anything, right? I mean, people are recording themselves at funerals. Where I come from, during a funeral, your phone needs to be away unless you are the one arranging the funeral. The TV is off. You guys don't play music and make a noise. Now, I get confused when I see people posting graveyards, coffins, and I'm like, what's going on? Is this okay? Is this allowed? You know, I mean, if you're told that at home, you don't switch on the TV, imagine taking a video of my father's coffin. It doesn't make sense. Do you understand what I'm saying? Hospitals, people are recording themselves and other patients. I'm at hospital dealing with my situation and health. I don't want to be part of your content creation, right? Where do you draw the line? Where do you stop, right? Giving birth. Women who are just literally giving birth are posting. Your child is not even 24 hours on earth. They're already on your Instagram story. Where do we draw the line? Fights. People are fighting, public fights. Instead of helping out and making sure people are not getting hurt, you are recording, taking content, and you can't wait to post it on your TikTok, right? Taking content and pictures and videos of strangers in public spaces. I am crossing the road. I am dealing with my life in situations. Why are you taking a video of me and making it a joke and posting it online, right? Strangers find themselves in our vlogs. Now I'm part of your content creation, right? People at church can't even pray and experience God properly because you guys are ready to take that moment and put it on TikTok. A perfect example of this is El Vovo. Literally, the man was experiencing a personal, intimate moment with God, and people took that and put it on TikTok. Now they're comparing him to when he was okay and where he is right now. So the question is, where do we draw the line? When does it get serious to the point whereby, wait, right? This is a serious moment. This is real. I need to put my phone aside and deal with the situation at hand. That is why I'm having this conversation. I'm not literally attacking Grace, but it's a perfect example because a lot of people online were like, but how can you record yourself when you're literally going through a health scare? And a lot of people were like, wow, that's great work ethic. And I kind of understand with her line of work, storytelling, content creation, it makes sense. But for the ordinary human being or citizen in this country, is it okay to just take out your phone, press record and post anything and everything? Where are the guidelines, right? And what needs to happen in order for us to understand that not everything is content? Not everything is content. Now, there are two comments that I saw online that I would like to talk about, and then I'll close this conversation, right? And the first is this, right? Now, I honestly understand what she's saying, but the question is, at what cost? At what cost, right? We can't keep on posting things online simply because we want money, we want views, we want opportunities, right? We are human beings. Some things need privacy. Some things you need to think it through, right? Even now, there's a trend whereby women are posting their baby daddies who are not supporting their kids. So they're posting the child's picture and the father. It was fun. It was cute. But I did say in my TikTok post that I foresee trouble. Now men are reacting. It's getting out of hand, it's getting personal. People are saying, but you're embarrassing your child. Your child will be bullied at school because of this. The men are not having it. They're also fighting and they're saying this is embarrassing and all of that. So when do we stop posting? Right? And the second comment is this, right? Some things do not need to be online or on the internet or posted, right? Now, there's a lady here whose son has experienced something very brutal, right? And we all know her. She's a public figure, a TikTok star. And we know the child. And she posted the situation and what happened. And a lot of people were like, but you had to protect your child because now it had to be like a private moment. We all know your child and now we know what happened to your child. So guys, essentially what am I saying in this video is that everything is not content, right? We need to stop normalizing nonsense and we need to put our phones away sometimes. And we're all victims. I'm not going to lie to you. There are days where I'm just like, why did you post that? There was no need. Really, there wasn't. So tell me what you think about this video and what I said, right? With that said, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.